Dames en heren, laten we met elkaar naar de schermen gaan kijken, want daar ziet u een gesprek met de leider van de formatie die u dadelijk gaat zien, de Patrouille Suisse.
Hi, my name is Captain Billeter. I'm the leader of the Patrouille Suisse, the Swiss display team. We fly with a 6-jet, a nice display. We exist since 1964 and we do a lot of shows all over Europe and the most in Switzerland. We wish you all the best for the 100th anniversary. Thank you to be here and you will enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Dames en heren, ik geef graag de microfoon aan Winnie, the commentator of the Patrouille Suisse. Hello Winnie and welcome.
Ja, dames en heren. Toch weer even een paar kinderen en een wat oudere meneer. De kinderen die bij de Dolfijn zijn, dat zijn Lucas Emmis, 4 jaar. Dan hebben we Imke, ook 4 jaar. Geen achternaam, Imke. Dan hebben we Martijn Jochems, 13 jaar. Alle 3 staan ze bij de Dolfijn. Dus Lucas Emmis, Imke en Martijn Jochems zijn allemaal op te halen bij de Dolfijn. En Martijn was onderdeel van Scouting Roosendaal. Die was daarmee mee. Dan zijn we ook nog op zoek naar Kees Pas. Kees Pas, 69 jaar, die moet ergens rondlopen. En zijn dochter is naar hem op zoek, heb ik begrepen. Die dochter die staat bij de Dolfijn ook. Tussen paal 10 en paal 11 op het terrein.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the entire Swiss Armed Forces, the Patrouille Suisse kindly welcomes you to our show. The commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Husley, and the entire crew would like to invite you to enjoy our outstanding presentation. The famous Patrouille Suisse is the official aerobatic team of Switzerland, and we are proud to present our terrific and extraordinary air show here and today. You're going to see the only European team operating supersonic jets for low-level aerobatics. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the show. The team is pulling in a left-hand orbit. Take a look at the 2 Tigers at the far end of the formation. They changed their position within the team to present a triangle called Delta. Toblerone chocolate is one of many gastronomic highlights of Switzerland. Who doesn't know the triangular chocolate with the unmistakable triangular peaks? Here it is, the new delicious formation called Toblerone. You will observe now an impressive formation change in another Swiss label called milking chair. These chairs are used by the farmers to milk their cows on the alpine pastures. The 6 Patrouille Suisse pilots are going to present a majestic swan pattern in a fly past on about 400 knots airspeed. Swiss-made space technology is common in spacecraft, and Swiss fighter pilot Claude Nicollier was the first astronaut from Switzerland and has flown on 4 space shuttle missions. In honor to him, we are drawing the shape of Space Shuttle Enterprise in the air. I'll take the opportunity to introduce you to the pilots. The leader of the Patrouille Suisse is Captain Simon Billeter. The pilots of the main section are flight captains Rodolfo Freiburghaus, Gunnar Jansen and Gail Lascha. The solo team consists of Reto Amstutz and Michael Meister. Now the team is coming back on stage from your right, ladies and gentlemen, painting the letter O in the sky. O stands for Oscar Bitter. As a Swiss pioneer in flight, he crossed the Alps from the first time in 1913. As lead pilot, Captain Billeter is responsible for all aspects of the flight, from pre-flight briefing to managing all in-flight operations and the post-flight debriefing. He is responsible for doing the thinking and planning for the formation. Number 1 is expected to be a smooth and consistent platform for the wingman to fly with. It's generally agreed that lead should have the most formation flight experience. A lead pilot must have excellent wing skills so that he can understand and anticipate what the wingman will need for a successful flight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to one of our key parts of the program 2013. In a few seconds, the 2 solo pilots will leave the main formation and start the solo part of our display. Team is turning to the right towards you, ladies and gentlemen. Look straight ahead towards the display line. The Patrouille Suisse is preparing the Heartbreaker. Listen to the commands given by the leader to start the solo part of the display.
Rauchachtung tot jetzt geht's gehen. Rauch finito top. Hier gibt's ein kurzes Püppli und Split. Rauch.
The 2 subsection has been released. They will paint a lovely heart in the sky. This heart is for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, supporting us since nearly 50 years. And now keep your eyes to the 2 solo pilots approaching for the first spectacular crossing maneuver. Our 2 solo pilots are lining up again to present an additional breathtaking crossing maneuver. Each pilot is pushing the throttle to speed the Tiger up to about 400 knots. Our 2 solo pilots closing each other with more than 800 knots to cross again in front of your eyes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after this refreshing crossing maneuver, we will leave the solo pair for a short time to watch the main formation approaching from your right. The 4 pilots of the main section are preparing to perform a synchronized roll. After rolling simultaneously, they will tighten the formation again to a diamond formation and pull up for a wing-over turn. Do you have the favorite Patrouille Suisse pin already? If not, please ask the pilots for this free and unique gadget. Ladies and gentlemen, the Patrouille Suisse 2013 in the pin formation. If you want to look at your half left now, you will see the landing lights of the solo pair in close gear down formation to present the part called Gear Down Shadow. The pilots have established landing configuration, landing lights are switched on and the gear is down. The indicated airspeed is 260 knots, which is the Tiger's limiting speed to lower the gear. After this elegant solo part, the main formation is approaching from your half right to pass in chain formation. The team therefore needs a speed of about 400 knots and a separation of 3 meters only is maintained. Take the opportunity to listen to the radio commands given by the leader Simon Billeter to switch off the smoke.
Jetzt gebe ich die Leistung raus, finito. Stopp, 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 stopp.
Our solo pair is approaching the field in formation, flat mirror for a flyby. One of the pilots is subject to a negative G-force because he's flying inverted. A classic example of negative G-force is a fully inverted roller coaster which is accelerating towards the ground. When you fly a fighter jet, you are subject to G-force. G-force can be positive and negative, which implies that the weight of your body will be submitted to variations of weight depending on acceleration. Half of in left side, you can see again the 4 aircraft of the main section reappearing on stage and pulling into a loop in box formation. This is one of the most difficult part of our program. The distance between the aircraft is about 15 meters and the pilots do not have proper reference points to adjust their position in the team. After this left turn wing over, Captain Simon Billeter, and the main section is approaching again to pass in diamond formation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from your right, Captain Amstutz and Captain Meister are presenting the most playful formation now display. called Flirt. Let's rock and roll! Now turn your heads to your left and you will see the main formation in the most elegant and amazing pattern called Shadow. The distance between each aircraft is 3 meters only and the speed of 400 knots is indicated. The goal is to hide all 3 aircraft behind the leader's Tiger at one point of this circular arc.
Come on, go! Polarization.
And now protect your ears and welcome again. Our lead solo accelerating his fighter to show you the power of flying with the Tiger F5. Tiger F5 has been designed and manufactured at Northrop Corporation, California, USA. This elegant aircraft is in service since 1978 and used for air combat training and air police missions within the Swiss Air Force. The thrust of the 2 engines accelerate the fighter to more than 900 knots and gives him a maximum initial climb rate of more than 170 meters per second. Main formation consists now of 5 Tigers and presenting another especially Swiss shape called Matterhorn. The Patrouille Suisse is painting the shadow of the probably most popular 4,400 meter high mountains of the Alps and the distinguished sign of our canton Wallis in the sky of Netherlands. In comparison to other military aerobatic teams, the Patrouille Suisse is not a permanent unit. The pilots fly on a voluntary basis, often during their spare times. The Swiss Air Force National Aerobatic Team is painting our national flag into the beautiful sky of Volkel. Ladies and gentlemen, from your right, the Patrouille Suisse in the flag shape. New candidates are not commanded today to join the Patrouille, but are carefully selected by the standing team pilots. Compatibility is most important. Special emphasis is focused on new candidates for the Patrouille Suisse in the springtime of every year when a new team is assembled. We are now drawing the letter T in the air. T stands for Tango, or for our special painted Tiger display aircraft. And now, ladies and gentlemen, look to your right where our first solo captain, Reto Amstutz, is approaching the field. He will perform 2 double rolls. The main 5 Tiger aircraft are lining up towards the display area to parade in formation Arrow. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever been in Switzerland, visiting a beautiful country in the central of Europe? You will have the possibility, just mark in your agenda, last weekend of August, first weekend of September, the Swiss Air Force is organizing a huge air show, 2 weeks in Switzerland. You will see all the display teams and we are looking forward to see you there. And now again from the right, ladies and gentlemen, our lead solo is about to execute 2 quarter rolls approaching from your right. He is starting his performance again from an inverted flight. Now, one of the highlights of our show, we are proud to present you another exciting crossing maneuver. As you know, more than a third part of Switzerland are mountains, and one of the major north-south axes is going through our Alps. The Patrouille Suisse is showing a tunnel by the stuffed formation Arrow from your right, flying at low speed with lowered landing gear. Thereupon our lead solo will pass the tunnel from your left with high speed, means sharp below Sonic. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready and take a press for the emotional and thrilling tunnel maneuver. We're going to prepare our final part of the show. In the meantime, I would like to introduce you to our longtime commander, Daniel Hösli. He's an active Swiss Air Force fighter pilot that was flying member of the Patrouille Suisse for more than 10 years. Since 2001, Daniel Hösli is the commanding officer of the Patrouille Suisse. As a commander, he is responsible for the safety and the whole organization within the team. His duties are comparable with a soccer or hockey national coach. He monitors the team all the time and he's in a two-way radio communication with the leader. Do you want to get more information about our team? Please visit the official Swiss Air Force webpage www.patrouille-suisse.ch for further information and spectacular pictures. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the show is nearly over and we arrived at the final part of the Patrouille Suisse 2013 show here at Volkel. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to say goodbye by our emotional and spectacular starburst. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have enjoyed our show and would like to say thank you for the great hospitality here in Volkel. We are proud of being a part of this beautiful event. This was the year 2013 show of the Patrouille Suisse. Thank you for your attention and hope you see you next time in Switzerland or somewhere in Europe. It was a great time with you. It was a pleasure for us. Hope to see you again. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Ja, Patrouille Suisse, dank u wel. Fantastisch, mooi gevlogen. En ik denk dat als u al iets onthoudt van deze dag, dat het in ieder geval de Toblerone-formatie is die we vandaag zagen. Vinnie, thank you very much for your beautiful commentary. And we hope to see you soon again, somewhere here overseas, but especially in and over the mountains.
Thank you very much. It was a really pleasure for us. Thank you for all, and we enjoyed every minute here in Volkel. Thank you very much, and have a good continuation of your show.
And we will.